Alright, I'm back.
Yeah, could you do the introduction now?
Alright, welcome everybody to OFR Season 3, Round 7 at Australia. We have, yours truly, Lex, and we have Bob with us. How are you doing today, Bob?
I'm doing pretty good. It's nice to be
Wonderful,
back here
wonderful.
for D3 after missing, I think, at least 2 weeks at least, I think.
Always nice to have you.
Mm-hmm.
So today we have 10 drivers racing at Australia. I'll
Mm-hmm.
just go over the list real quick. We have Fifi, we have Bondavine, we have Joto Jusu, we have Usher, we have Lar, we have Enrique, DC, we have Gadrazua, we have J-Boy, Valhalla, we have Avi, and I think somebody else just joined the lobby. I'm not sure who that was. I think
Just
it's
take.
Nika Pass, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I think it is.
Yep. So we're just waiting for first cars to head out on track.
Yep.
So, Bob, do you remember the results of the previous race?
Not not by heart or anything. Um,
Let's see. Let's check Discord, and I will take a look. So,
who's out
last
on
race was
track?
at Hanoi, and the race winner was Shine. And second place was Johto Jusu, and third place was Lore. In that same session, the qualifying pole
Mm-hmm.
was Shine, P2 was Lar, and P3 was Fifi.
Hmm. Yeah, it was a fairly good race last week, and honestly, one of my favorites that I've seen so far. So far, we got most of the drivers right now running soft tires. We got only one right now on the mediums, and that's Johto right now.
Yep.
And unlike D2 yesterday, it is a dry qualifying, though I don't know if it's going to be a dry race unless all weather is dry.
Yep.
Um,
I
but
think it will be dry here in Australia. We don't usually see rain on
no,
this track.
there's the odd time that it'll show up, but I'm gonna ride right now on board with Fifi as he is the first driver to start his hot lap.
Yep.
And he's just coming down the main straight right now. And he is just started it coming down towards turn one. He's gonna break at 100 meters or just after 100 meters. He's gonna get a really nice exit there as he just almost nicks the Haas of, I think that might have been Jay possibly right there, and but he still maintains a good amount of speed. Now he's uh, running very smoothly through here as he's about to come towards the timing line of Sector 1, and he sets a 27.4. He's gonna go around that little chicane now into the long right-hander here before heading down on a long left-hand turn that not really that big of a issue for drivers, but it's very difficult at times to get a good racing line out
But
of there.
approaching this corner right there can get tricky sometimes because if you don't set yourself up right
Hmm.
to take that right hander, you will lose traction and spin the car.
Especially if you take a lot of curb, but Fifi has so far managed it so very well so far, and
Yeah.
he is flying right now. He's just about to come towards the final turn here, and let's see what his time is. He is just flying right now here, ladies and gentlemen. And
He's about to set a
2.5.
122.5.
That is a very good time, and
Okay, that is very good.
I think Johto is next, or no, he
Alright,
might have messed up his
let's
lap
see
possibly,
full
or no,
track.
but Bondavin, he's coming through, and he sets a 122.1.
Ah,
So
okay, that's
only four
4/10
tenths,
basically.
yeah, pretty much 4 tenths separate the two right now.
Yeah, that's pretty close.
And I think we have. I'm gonna ride on board right now with Osher as he's about to cross the line. Lars sets a 120. 121.5, and Osher sets a 121.4. So some really quick lap times are coming in right now, and all of them are on the soft tire. So far, no one's set a lap time on the mediums. Johto, he might have messed up his lap, so that's why he's gone into the pits. But his teammate Jay right now is just about to. He has just entered sector 1, or not sector 1, sector 3. He's just coming around the final 2 corners here at Albert Park, and he's about to cross the line. He's just got the DRS wide open. Let's see what his time will be. It is a 121.7, so a very good lap time from Jay right there.
Okay.
I just want to get your quick opinion on this. Where do you think some, and this is a question I always ask, either the audience or like my commentary partner if I have one, where do you think the big DNF zones are going to be?
It's hard to say. I think, okay, so since we're riding on board Avi, I would say this left-hand corner that he's about to hit, if you don't enter that properly, that right that Avi just made, that right-hand corner is like a death trap. At least that's my experience with this track,
that's
right?
where
I find that
that's where I
pretty
spun.
tricky.
That's where I spun actually yesterday, and that's where I crashed out. So I can agree with that. That's a good
Yep.
DNF zone.
And there's another one that's coming up if Avi stays out to do another lap. And he does. Okay, so he's going down the straight right now. This is obviously the easiest part of the track.
Yeah, he's just about to
Probably
start his hot
one
lap
of the
now.
few places where you could relax.
So he's
So
gonna
this
break it.
entry is very important. That turn 1 entry.
It is very important.
Think,
he's gonna want to break at 100 meters right here. So he's gonna break right about there, and I think he locked up just a little bit there, but not enough to affect him that much. But he dipped his
right-hand turn. I think is another potential DNF zone.
I just want to point out, as he was exiting that little section there after the second straight there, he actually dipped his tire into the grass there. So I wonder if that affected him quite a bit. He just locked up coming out of that turn there, so he's now coming down towards the timing line for sector 2. Just gone through the DRS zone. Here he comes through that difficult right-hander. He handles it perfectly well, opens up the DRS wide open. He's coming down this little straight here, and he's gonna lock up just a little bit going into that corner there. And now he's coming towards the penultimate turn, and he spun it. He lost it. He's gonna have to pit now. He won't be able to set a new lap time.
But I do notice that we do have a new pole sitter, Lar, with a time of 121.2.
Ooh. So he's overtaken Osher.
I'm curious to see what time Johto does on the medium tires.
He's on the mediums right now? Ooh.
And yes, he is.
Mickey is now just set the new fastest lap, 121.177.
Oh, wow.
So we got some really quick lap times coming in right now. Yeah. We have the Haas coming around the final turn on the mediums right now. We're about to see what he can set for a time. He sets a 122.8. Yeah, 122.8.
Who was that just spun out in sector 1?
I think that's Bondavin. He's the only Renault on track. So
I see.
Or well, the only Renault here racing in D3 today.
Gotcha.
I think Fifi right now is just coming out on he's right now on a flying lap right now. So far we've got some really good competition so far for pole position, and I wonder if Fifi here, he just invalidates and he loses it just coming out of the right-hand turns there, but he keeps it. He keeps it safe there, but oh man, that was not good. He took a lot of curb there, so
I wonder if he's gonna stay out.
I don't know. might be trying to
I
put some
don't
heat
think.
into those tires, but I don't know if that's a good idea to do at the current moment. But I think from what
Yeah,
I
he's
can,
going in the pits.
he's gone into the pits, yeah. So I'm gonna ride on board with Osher right now as he's on an out lap.
Yep.
Just coming through the final turn here. And so he's got the DRS wide open. We're about to see how he can get a good exit out. If he can get a really good exit, takes a good amount of curb, gets a very, very decent exit out of turn 2 there, coming down towards turn 3. Brakes at the 100-meter board, doesn't lock up, so very good exit from him. Through turn 4, now towards turn 5 and 6, I think. Or no, this is turn 6, I think. And coming through here, and he's so far on a really, really good lap right now. And now he's going to brake it just after the white line ends on that little straight there after the right-hand turn. Now he's going through the left-hand turn here, coming down towards that really tough chicane that is very, very high speed. And he seems to be holding it very, very well. Brakes at around 75 meters, I would assume. I couldn't really see that well. And he's just flying right now. And
A little bit of lockup in that.
Yeah, a little bit of a lockup. Hopefully it didn't affect him too much, as he is just flying right now. Gets a really nice exit out of the final turn. He's going to cross the line with a 120.7, so that's the new fastest lap right now for the track.
120.
I think he's just going to relax and go on a very nice in-lap, I think.
Right? I think I would relax too. That was impressive. Well done, Osher. Well done.
And I think Lars is about to cross the line. He sets a 121.1.
Yeah.
So he's around, I would say, 4/10 off the lead right now. But so far, it's been a very, very good lap. And I think we have Avi just on a hot lap. But no, he's invalidated his time. So he's the only driver.
We have Bondivine currently on a out lap. Who else on a hot lap?
On a hot lap or an out lap?
Most drivers are on an out lap, yeah. Nika's on a hot lap right now. Lars in sector 2 on a hot lap.
Okay.
He's on that left hand.
I'm just on board right now with Mickey, and he's just coming around turn 5 right now. Or not turn 5 through turn 6 and coming towards turn 7. I think I have those turns right. And he just brakes right after the white line there disappeared. So far he's running very, very well and smoothly so far. So hopefully he can convert this pace into a really, really nice lap here. No slipstream. But he is, I think he just spun and retired now. That's a massive crash. Did you see what he did? Or?
Oh no, I was riding on board Lara at the time. But I seen on the stream that his car just spun out and it's like...
so he might have took too much curb.
Was it through that same section that I was warning you about earlier?
Yep. That's right where I crashed yesterday, so...
Curse these drivers. But it's very important to get the entry into that corner. I'm not sure what the corner number is, but
I can pull up a track map or something.
It's right after that left hand straight, so to speak. Alright, so let's see what's going on. So we still have Osher on pole with a 120.7. We have Lar in P2 with 121.1. We have Mika Past, who I believe has retired, with a 121.1 as well. We have from P2 to 5, all our drivers are in the 121 time range. So it is
Okay.
competitive right there. And
It
then
is
from
very
P6,
competitive right now. So
P6,
far,
P7 are on the same pace.
mm-hmm.
And then it kind of slowly breaks down from there.
Yeah, I just noticed that God was he hasn't been having a good qualifying session so far. He's at least 20 seconds behind Bahala right now, so he is not running too well at the moment, which is very unfortunate at the moment because he's one of our quicker drivers. He can be sometimes one of the quicker drivers, but hopefully he can recover here on a nice hot lap, as he is currently just flying right now. He sets a 27.2 for sector 1, coming around turn 8 right now, heading down towards turn 9 and 10. And now he's coming down. Now he's on that little bit of a left-hander, but they don't count it as a turn, as doesn't really affect the F1 cars that much. So far, everybody's been having a really good quali so far, except for I think Avi and Godwaza.
So I'm on board Fifi at the moment, and he's on a hot lap in sector 2. I believe he's currently 3/10 above his fastest lap.
That's
He's
good.
coming up on a
Sorry to
car in front
interrupt.
of him.
Sorry to interrupt there, but Jay is just at a 120.7, and Godwaza is just set a 122.6, so he does improve by a good bit there.
Right.
And
Still on board Fifi.
he's
Let's see
just
if he
entered.
does improve as well.
He's in sector 3 right now, but Avi, he was on a good lap, but I think he still hasn't set a lap time. He hasn't set a lap time, and there's no longer any time for him to set a lap, so he's gonna be
I
in dead
wonder what's going on
last.
over there. Fifi beats his time by almost 9/10, almost 1 second.
And he
He gets a
improves to
121.6.
6th place, or was he in 6th place already? Or
I can't remember where he was previously, to be honest with you, but I know he did improve his time.
yeah, and
So
if he's got enough fuel in his car, he might just go for another lap or something.
right, that's what I'm thinking he might do as well.
I don't know, if judging by how much Kirby took there. No. But Bondavin, he's going for it. He's going for it. He's going for it. So we're gonna ride on board right now with Bondavin.
Alright.
He's just coming down towards he's just gone through turn 10. And he's now gonna come towards 11 and 12. Gets a really nice exit out of those two out of that chicane.
Yep.
And now he's coming down towards turn 13.
A little bit of curb on the right corner.
Which isn't too bad. It
That was a
can
nice
help. That's a very nice turn. Very nice
That was
turn.
even better. Ooh. Finish strong.
He's
Let's see if he's top 5.
He's gonna be possibly top 5. He's on fire right now. And he's top 3. He's in the top 3.
Okay, that was a lap.
That was a very good lap.
Well done. So there's about 2 minutes remaining before the session is over.
And I'm just riding now on board with Lar. And he's on a hot lap right now. He's only a few hundredths of a second off from Bondavin. Can he improve his time? He does. So now Lar is in P3. So only a few drivers can take P3 now, or maybe even P2. Osher right now, he takes pole position
with a 120.6.
So only a 10th separating the two. So a very good lap there. And I think I'm gonna ride on board with Johto as he's about to cross the line for his final time, and he sets a I think he improved, but I don't know if it was enough to improve him in position wise. And Enrique's just about to cross the line. and so he finishes P10. So I think these will be the final results. So we have Osher in P1, followed by Jay, Lar, Bondovan, Mickey, Johto, Fifi, Godwaza, Bahala, Enrique, and Avi. So those
Well
are the
done.
finishing positions.
Well done. Yeah, this was a great quali.
Is this,
Impressive.
I think this is also Osher's first race, I think. Or did he race last week in D3?
I'm not sure. I'm not too familiar with him. I think I've seen his name maybe a few times in Discord,
But if
but
if this is his
I'm
first
not too
race,
familiar with him.
congratulations to him. So,
Yeah.
well
I
done.
really wonder why Avi didn't set a time.
Same. Maybe he just wanted that free choice attire?
Hmm.
Though, I don't know. It could be
We will
just
have to see.
strategy.
So I see a few people in the chat saying Fifi for the win, Miki for the win. Okay,
Yeah.
all
Oh,
right.
whoops.
Well, the previous race winner is not racing today, so I
Mm-hmm.
guess that makes it open field for anybody really.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'm just also looking in the chat right now. Session. Some people surprised it hasn't ended yet, but I think it's also because of like pit lane stuff. So, oh, there we go. Now it's finished. There we go. I was wondering what has happened.
Yep.
So yeah, we got ourselves a really, really good qualifying there. Just gonna check the
Just
quick
gonna
race
take a
director.
screenshot.
I'm checking a race director just to see. So no grid place penalties. Just a few invalid laps and just a DNF, and then a
So
few, and then
the
just a
entire
few.
grid is. Sorry to cut you off.
Oh
Finish.
no, it's fine. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was just gonna say real quick. The entire gap between P1 to 10 is just 2.7 seconds.
Yeah,
So
that is.
I like to see that. It shows that all drivers are pretty much within, certain
Yeah.
pace.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and if it does rain during the race, it looks a bit cloudy. We might see some rain.
Oh, it does look cloudy.
Yeah, it could be a very, very interesting race. Um, any other predictions from anyone else in the chat right now?
Let's see. So I believe Havoc has predicted Fifi for the win. I see Lar. I see Mika above earlier. There's no show crime today. There's no Shine. There's no Figgy. So who I will? I think you know what? I'm gonna go for. I'm gonna go for either Bondavine or Johto. I've seen them race last time I did commentary, and I
Mm-hmm.
like their race. So I think I'm gonna put my money on
I'm
either
gonna
one
do
of
it
them.
possibly like I'm gonna pick the new guy, Osher. I'm gonna pick him.
I like that. I
I,
like that.
I'm gonna pick him because he's got some, from what I've seen from his quality laps, he's got some good pace from what I've seen.
Yep.
And he looked like he was flying. So all right, so we got three lights, two lights, four lights, five lights, and it's lights out and away we go. And Osher seems to be getting a really good start, followed by Jay. And all the other drivers so far, everything seems to be keeping very clean. Osher still maintains the lead so far, and no collision so far out of turn one. But we got a yellow flag now, and I think that's Bondovan. Yes, it is Bondovan. He has spun. But we're going to ride back on board with the
Oh
leader right now as he's being
no! Did
chased
I
down by
jinx him?
Jay. Jay and Lara right on the tail of the race leader Osher right now but Osher has so far maintained his lead very, very well so far, and he's got a really, really good start.
Yeah, this was a very fast start actually. No drivers got into too much damage other than Bondavine spinning out.
So he's lost 7 positions so far off the start so far, and he's probably got a. Can you check if he has front wing damage?
Let's take a look. I can't see from the angle that I have, if he has
Okay.
any wing damage, but I just seen him bump into a wall, so I think he might be suffering some type of wing damage with his downforce.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm not sure he has
Possibly.
the best angle right now.
So far, everybody else seems to be running very, very cleanly. So far, Enrique has gained 3 positions off after the first lap so far. But he's got Johto right on his rear right now, so he's got to be careful of him.
So
So,
Avi did start the race on medium tires, so I think he is trying to go for a one stop possibly
one stop,
this
yeah,
race.
possibly a medium hard, possibly.
Yeah, we will
So,
see though.
and Bondavin has stayed out, so I don't think he has any front wing damage.
Oh yeah, good point.
So, I think it was just he spun out, possibly if.
Let's just hope he doesn't have any damage and he's able to recover in the
Mm-hmm.
next couple laps.
Yeah, and so far we got some really close gaps right now. I'm gonna ride on board right now with Johto as he's right now chasing down Enrique, and I think he's gonna get the overtake done into turn 9 and 10 possibly if he's got that, if he gets a better exit. But no overtake there. So it's been a very, very close race so far. So the predicted strategy I think for Johto is a one stop for
I'm riding on board.
with who right now? With
Oh, Fifi, no!
no, he's out.
Right in the section that I called it.
Yep.
Oh no! Oh
No,
no!
Fifi.
Tough.
Unfortunate right there.
So we lost one driver, and the race
And we got
goes
a safety
on.
car, so that brings out the safety car.
Well, that's exactly what Mondvine needed right now. So he'll be able
Mm-hmm.
to catch up to the pack, maybe pit, and yeah, the race is about to restart. But that's
Yeah.
very unfortunate for Fifi,
I
man.
wonder how many
Oh,
drivers have gone into the pits. So far we only got Mickey who's gone into the pits. Same with Enrique.
what's that turn called?
That's
Where he crashed? What's that turn? Do you know the turn number?
it's turn 12, I think.
Turn 12. That is the death trap on this track.
Yeah, that's where I crashed out yesterday, so
I actually was thinking that it might be a little easier to take that corner on in this game because I know in the
uh,
last game it was a little harder to handle the cars, right?
yeah,
But no, regardless of the new handle model in this game, that corner, turn 12 is just,
is just as difficult.
yeah, just as difficult.
So yeah, so this actually plays very well into the hands of Bondavin as he's now been able to catch up to the pack
Yep.
again.
I see Enrique in P10 right now. He's on the hard tires.
Yeah, he just pitted for them.
Yeah, he's the only
So
driver that's on the hards. We have
so
Mika
I
Past and
wonder
Avi on mediums.
so I wonder if he's going to if he's gonna possibly try and take those to the end, possibly.
I wouldn't try to do that.
No, he might make another stop for possibly soft tire,
If
possibly.
I were him, I would, yeah, I would probably be doing another stop for the softs as well, maybe on lap
Mm-hmm.
20, 24.
Yeah, 20, I would say in between maybe 20 and 24, yeah.
Right,
Oh,
right.
I can't tell if some,
I think Jay is gonna jump him on the
yeah,
start
though,
mode 4.
is it safety car in this lap or no?
I didn't see a notification on the screen, but as I'm looking at the chat, uh, Robot did say that he predicts J-Boy will jump Osher once the race restarts. I'm not sure. Maybe
Though it
we'll
depends
see.
if Osher tries to play some mind games or something, or he tries to pull a dummy on him.
For a fact, though, Chocula said J-Boy is always a threat, and I 100% agree with you.
Yeah,
I've seen nothing but pure consistency and pace from
yes.
this guy. He shows up every day.
He is a
He shows
very,
up
very
every day.
talented driver.
Yeah, he's a good driver. Okay, you never count him out.
And I could possibly see him eventually going into D2 or 3. Or not D3, we're in D3, D1
Yeah,
or D2.
yeah. I would like to see him promoted eventually if he keeps performing as he does.
hmm
Maybe see him on the podium a few more times, or even get a race win or two.
So far only one DNF, so if everybody stays in the race, they all finish in the points.
Yep, that is true.
So yeah, safety car probably will most likely be in this lap, as the pack
hmm
is all bunched up together now. And yeah, so far the person who's gained the most positions out of the entire race so far has been Avi. So we got it.
Show Crime says my friend Valhalla P7. Valhalla P7 looking nice in the Mercedes.
He didn't pit in for new tires yet, so the only people who have pitted in, I think, for new tires were Mickey and Enrique.
Do you think Valhalla not pitting is a good thing,
It
considering
just
where he is on
depends
the
on the
track?
strategy, though. That's what it really comes down to for me, is just it depends on what strategy is he on. Is he on like a two-stopper? Is he on a one-stopper?
Right.
But now, so now Osher's gonna try and back up the pack right now. And he's gonna put some heat into those tires. Everybody's doing that. I can see Enrique at the back doing that. I wonder if Osher's going to try and pull a dummy on everybody here and try and see if he can pull away, possibly. So we're about to see how he can if he can get away very well off the safety car restart. Everybody's getting a little racy right now.
Ready for it. Ready for it.
And I think...
And they are off.
Yeah, and I think Osher did pull a bit of a dummy, as he's pulling away quite a bit right now from Jay right now.
That's a 1 second gap.
Yeah, he's got a 1 second gap right now, and he's got a very, very nice restart. So he sorted out that restart very, very well there.
Yes,
and I think Mickey's just overtaken Bondavin right there.
Ooh, yeah, there's a few overtakes happening right now. Avi overtook Joto. Mickey overtook Bondavin. Yeah.
And Valhalla's overtaken Joto.
Yeah, wow.
So not a good restart for Joto, and his Mickey is about to get that overtake done.
Oh no.
So
I just hope everybody keeps it clean.
So Joto so far hasn't had a really, really good restart. He's not even in overtake mode, but is he going to try and go down the inside? No, not enough room, and he's locked up quite a bit there. Going into turn 10 there, down towards turn 11. But so far, the leader of the race has gotten the restart very sorted so far, and he doesn't get a lot of speed out of that exit there of turn 12, as that might cost him quite a bit there, but so far it hasn't cost him too much. Pardon?
No, I was just saying Mika Pass had overtaken Valhalla. Sorry to cut you off.
Okay. Yeah, and so far Joto is on the rear right now. He bumps into Valhalla just a little bit there. But Jay, so far after that safety car restart, he's built that gap up back to Osher, and he's charging right at him. But I'm gonna stay on board.
Actually just set the fastest lap.
I'm gonna keep on board right now with Joto and Valhalla, as they are going at it right now, and I wonder if Joto is gonna try and make the overtake here. But I haven't seen him put in an overtake yet, but I don't know what's happening there.
I think he's just trying to be calm, cool, and collected.
Yeah, and possibly waiting for that DRS assistance.
Exactly.
While Mickey right now is...
to have more than to have less.
And Mickey right now, he's making a charge through the field right now, as he's going to go down the inside on Avi, and he makes that overtake done. Both drivers lock up, so Mickey's got that overtake done there, and now Valhalla is on the tail of Avi, but he's still got the Haas of Joto on him. And we got a nice overview. We got a nice overview cam here, and is Joto gonna go down the inside? He is. Can he make that overtake? Ooh, he does.
That was very close.
That was very close, and I think even Bondavin's gonna make the overtake.
Going for it. Yeah, he's trying to have a go.
Is he gonna go around the outside? Possibly. He's gonna try it. He can't make the overtake, so we got a really nice view here.
Yes, we do. DRS is now enabled, so we should see the back of the pack start racing a little more closely on the streets.
Yes, we should. And so far, Joto is now going to try and chase down Avi. And we got a really nice battle here. Bondavin, he's trying to also now close the gap to Valhalla after after he almost had him going into turn, I think that was 13, possibly. He almost had him in turn 13. But
Robot saying, come on, ball. Great start. You can get him. Nika has got some serious pace around here. Yeah, Nika's pushing it. That is true.
yeah,
Nika
and
is pushing
Bondovan
it.
was looking down the inside possibly, but not enough time for him to make that overtake, and he loses the rear, I think.
Oh,
He loses it.
At least Enrique didn't hit him.
That
Wow.
is very good, so. But very unfortunate. But now Johto is going for the overtake. He's going to
Yeah,
make...
he's on the inside going into the corner. And he
takes a very tight line and he cuts the corner just a
cuts the
bit. And
corner.
ooh, that is not
I mean,
good.
that is deserving when that does happen.
Yeah.
What he
That
should have done was
3-second
just
time
slow down
penalty.
and wait for another opportunity.
It's
But it's
not going to
hard to
help
do
him
that
in
when
the
the
end.
adrenaline's going.
And it's not going to help him in the end. But now But now Abby's going to try and make a charge back as he's got the DRS now.
Yep.
Coming down the main straight, but he's going to get another DRS zone just coming out of turn 2 here. Down towards turn 3. I think he lost a bit of time there because he didn't get a good... He locked up a bit going into that chicane.
Okay.
So far not a good move from him, but we still have the top 3 in very close contention right now. Lars
especially
just...
J-Boy, he's right there.
And Lars
just
keeping
trying to keep
good
the pace.
distance right now with Jay right now.
Yeah, but J-Boy's pushing it. He's chasing Osher. Chasing him. Ooh, he's in DRS.
Got the DRS. He doesn't have overtake on. We got a yellow flag in sector 2. I can't see who that is. I think that is Johto. Is it?
Oh no.
Is it Johto? It is.
I'm still on board, Jay.
Bondovin's just pitted for the hard tire as he's now 47 seconds behind Johto right now. Okay. And the pit window for Jay has opened up now. So
I think Bondovan should try to finish the race on those tires.
Yeah, he can go the distance, I think, on those hards now.
Definitely.
We got Jay just still sniffing the rear of Osher here. And he loses it just a little bit and he hits the wall and he loses an end plate. So he's probably going to pit in this lap now.
Oh, definitely. And Lars not too far behind him. I'm sure he smells blood now.
Yeah, he's smelling it.
I'm sure he smells blood.
He's going to make an attack possibly going into this turn.
Yeah, that delta's getting smaller and smaller, so you know he's definitely going to get that position sooner or later.
I think both drivers might have locked up just a little bit, or that might have been just Jay, but so far Lars he's gonna go for the overtake and he makes it, and he gets it done.
It's smart for J-Boy to not try to challenge any attackers right now. He just needs to get in the pits and recover and keep the race going.
Exactly. So yeah, you bring up a good point there. That's just honestly, that's the best situation you can do when you have a lot of wing damage. Don't try and fight back against other drivers.
Exactly.
Unless you notice that they are struggling just as much. And yeah, Jay's going to go into the pits right now. And now and so far Osher and Laurel stay out right now. I think they might try and make their tires last another lap or so. Or another few laps. Bondovan is caught up to Jay, or not Jay, Johto. But I think it's because Johto has gone into the pits, so Johto has those fresher tires. Bahala's just gone into pits. Yeah, he's on the hards. Same with Jay.
So we have 4 drivers. We have 5 drivers on the hard tires now.
Yep, 5.
So I think the idea is for these drivers to finish the race on the hards.
Yeah. You could either do, like, if you were to go onto the hards, I would say either do a soft hard or a medium hard.
But I do notice Enrique is on 7 laps on his hard tires. So with not, I'm not sure he'll be in the best position to finish the race on those tires. But who knows? Who knows? We'll see.
We will see eventually. So yes, not the only really close drivers right now are Bondavin and Johto right now. Like, there's not really any big gaps right now, and I
Yep.
think the
Laura just went into the
yep,
pits.
he's just gone into the pits. I think he's gonna go on the hard tires. Yeah, he's
So
going on
there's
those hard tires.
3 drivers that have still not pitted yet. Avi, Godwazua, and Osher. Osher's in
Hmm.
P1, Godwazua's in P2, and Avi is in P4.
Hmm.
So we'll see how their strategy works out
And I think
towards
Enrique's
the
actually gonna
end of this
jump
race.
Laurel in the
Yep,
pits.
he does.
He
He
does. He
does.
gets the overtake done, but it was very, very close there. So I think Lar had to possibly lock the brakes up there. But now we got a really close gap between for 5th place right now.
Yep.
But
Fun fact,
hmm
Avi currently has the most positions gained in the race. So if I'm not mistaken, he is on course to win
driver of the day.
the game's predicted driver of the day.
Yeah, and honestly, in my books, he would earn driver of the day in my books. He's had a
Fair enough,
very
fair enough.
he's ran a very good race to manage to keep it for P4 right now. We also got Mickey now closing the gap on Godwaza right now.
Yep. VR in the chat says, what a strategy of Miki going for the 2 stop with the early safety car. What a race engineer he must have. Yeah,
Godwaza's
for
just gone
sure.
into the pits.
For sure.
So
He's
Mickey's
racing
now in
hard and
P2.
smart. Miki's racing hard and smart,
Hmm.
which is not an easy combination to have.
I'm just
So
looking
it's
to
a
see if
fine
there are
line you
any
have to
other close
balance.
battles right now. We got Lar catching up to Enrique very, very quickly now. He's got 8/10 of a gap there. He's gonna get the DRS, I think, possibly. No, he doesn't. He wasn't
Yep.
in the DRS zone, but he's
So
gonna jump
Usher,
some
sorry, go.
drivers. So he's gonna jump some
Okay.
of the drivers in the pits right now. Jay is just behind Godwaza right now, so he's gonna try and make that overtake done on God, and they're going wheel to wheel through turn 3. Very clean
Ooh,
driving from the two.
ooh,
What fantastic! This is
bravo,
fantastic
bravo.
here.
These 2 drivers are very clean, good sports. You know.
This is
Either one of them could have chose
fantastic.
to be a little bit too aggressive and ruin the race for the other, but clearly neither of them wanted to do that. So they were on the line.
I'm just gonna ride on board right now with the race leader, and Lara's just overtaked Enrique. Sorry that I missed that. I was just wanting to see if our race leader was gonna go into the pits or not, but I think he's gonna try and make his tires last one more lap right now. So
I'm going to take a quick look at the race engineer and see if there's any penalties looming for anybody. Okay, so I see a 3-second time penalty for Johto Jusu.
ooh. Well, that was
And
for
that's
the one
actually the
overtake,
only
I
penalty.
think. That
Yeah,
was for that one overtake that we saw earlier, possibly.
yeah, that's the only penalty on
We
track
got a yellow
right
flag in
now.
Sector 2, and I think that's Bondavin. It is Bondavin.
Ooh,
He spun out of turn 10 there. We got Jay trying to chase down Enrique right now, as he's also got Godwaza on his tail. Can he make the move without DRS? No, he's gonna stay behind right now, Enrique right now, as though Jay probably will get this overtake done more easily because he's on that fresher rubber right now. He's on 3-lap old hards right now, and so far everybody's been running very, very well. Bondavin's just gone into the pits for some fresh tires and probably a front wing change after that spin at this turn here that these drivers are going through, as we see Jay going wheel to wheel right now with Enrique, and he gets 5th place. But can he make the move stick? Will he make it stick? I think he is. He's gonna make it stick, and now Godwaza is gonna get involved, possibly. So we got some really, really good competition going down right now, as we got some drivers duking it out right now for 5th place right now. We got a really good battle going. Is Godwaza going to try and go down the inside? No. They make, I think, just a minor bit of contact there. But now we're going down the main straight. And I think Godwas is going to try and get the overtake. Is he going to go down the inside here? And I think he's going to get this overtake done. Yes, he gets it done. And now Enrique doesn't have DRS, so he won't be able to really fight back against Godwaza there.
Well, I wouldn't suggest he push it either. Just
No.
stay within DRS range, and that should help him out.
I just want to point out something. Our race leader, 13 laps on the soft.
Still hasn't stopped. Ha!
He has been doing some phenomenal tire management here, and I think he's just gone into the pits now. Yes, he has. 13 laps on those soft tires. Good job, Osher. I wonder if he was just saving it so then he could go on to those mediums, possibly. Let's see what tires... Yes, he's on the mediums. He made his softs last until he was on the mediums.
And I'm pretty sure he could definitely...
He's going to go to the end on those.
Strong. Yeah, and those tires will do well for the next 14 laps.
So a very, very interesting strategy from our second place man here, Osher, is he's now only as Avi though. Avi, with him being in last place on older mediums though right now, he is gaining and gaining on Osher right now, though Osher has just came out of the pits, so I wonder if Osher is pulling away now, and it looks like he is just a little bit.
Just to remind everybody, Avi has gained 8 positions in this race. Can he do the ultimate and gain 10 positions and win this race? I'm not quite sure with the amount of laps he's done on the tires he's using.
He's gonna possibly pit one more time.
He might pit another time because he will start slowing down in the next 2 laps.
Yeah, we got a yellow flag in Sector 3, and I think that's the racing point of Mickey, our race leader.
Ooh, he went into the wall.
No! He's got some major front wing damage. So he's gonna have to go into the pits, so I wonder what tire he's gonna go on. Was he one of the... Let me see, has he already made a pit stop already?
I believe so.
Yes, he has.
Yeah,
he's already made a stop. He's already made a stop, and Osher's back in the lead right now.
Avi hasn't made a stop yet. He's the last person to make a pit.
Yeah, other than the guy other than Fifi, who was sadly crashed out of the race after, I think, that was what brought out the first safety car, the first and only safety car.
Gets a 3-second time penalty.
Ooh, that's not gonna help him at all.
Oh, great commentary, boys. Thank you guys. Thank you. I'm glad you guys are enjoying it. This race is actually pretty exciting.
It's been very exciting.
So it's fun to commentate. So what do we have going on right now? When is Avi going to pit? That's like the biggest question.
Yeah,
right
that's
now.
my question as well. Like, when is he gonna pit? He's gone 15 laps on those mediums, which I could say that's around how long they could last.
Oh, he just got a 3-second time penalty for cutting that corner.
So he might be losing that tire grip now, so he might be pitting in soon.
Yeah, I think he should pit now to save himself any more loss of time or loss of pace.
Yeah, more loss of time, and Lara is catching him at a rapid pace now.
Yep.
And he's losing quite a bit of time to the race leader.
15 laps. Wow.
Is he in? Yes, he's gone in. He's gone in. He's just gone into the pits now. And I think he's going to be going on another set of mediums or possibly softs. Most likely the soft tire.
Yeah, that wouldn't be a bad idea. I don't think it would be the best, but...
Yeah, the only difference right now for the top 3 in position change is just the runners who are in P2 and 3.
Right?
Those are the only differences.
Osher has led a very strong race.
Yes.
He's only lost his position once and got it back.
Yeah, he got it back immediately.
2 or 3 laps.
No, I think it was just like... I think he got it... Yeah, I think he got it back on his first lap, like Max
Oh
Verstappen
wow.
did in the 70th anniversary race, I think it was.
Oh yeah.
But so far, but so far now our closest battle. Oh, we got Avi trying to overtake Mickey right now as those two are about to go at it. And so yeah, Avi's on the soft tire while Mickey's on the medium. And yeah, so far we got a really, really good race right now. And Jay's closed the gap a lot more now to Lar. And
Yep.
he's only behind by 6/10 of a second, now 7/10 at least. They both get a really good exit there, but Jay's got
Lar
the
has less DRS, sorry, ERS than
Jay.
Jay does, so Jay
Yeah,
can push
and
a little
Jay
bit
has
more.
got and Jay had the DRS down both of those straights there, so who
Let's
knows
see if
what could happen.
Laura could hold on to this P2.
But he's charging a lot right now.
Yep.
He is making a push for it. He does have though the older tires right now between the two, but it's only by 1 lap, so
Which is
the
not
pace
much.
difference shouldn't be too noticeable or anything,
Alright.
or it's not too different at the moment. As
And
Jay
if
is
there was a
still,
difference,
or,
sorry,
pardon?
go.
No, you go ahead.
If there was a difference in their tires, I think that difference would be made up in the difference in the ERS that they have.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that is the only difference right now between the two. As Jay's just been calm and relaxed. He's been keeping it around the high 50s or 60%, while Lar is in the high teens and almost 20%. And Jay's got the
Yeah.
DRS. He doesn't set overtake on, so Lar's gonna defend the inside line.
Ooh.
And I think Jay got a way better exit there as he took
Yes,
quite a
he
bit of
did.
curb there, but now he's got the overtake on and the DRS. He's gonna make the overtake
Well
done, and
done.
what a move! Good patience from Jay, who's now sitting in P2.
And I think he'll have a better time holding off that position now too.
Mm-hmm.
It will be a bit of a challenge because Laura is still within DRS range, but
Yes,
he
there
has
is that.
ERS. I think Laura's trying to build up some ERS, but
Yeah, at the moment.
just doesn't have enough to really challenge.
Mm-hmm. That is true. That is very true, and I feel like both of those drivers should be possibly a little bit careful of Godwaza, as he's also running just only a lap uh, younger tires than third place man here.
Ah, I see, I see.
And just to point out another battle that's happening still, we have Avi and Mickey still going at it right now.
Ooh, yes, we do. And they're both on fresh tires. Avi's on the soft tires. Mika
Hmm.
Past is on the medium tires, battling for sixth place right now.
Which, and I think eventually the pace of those softs will probably deteriorate quite a bit.
I give them 3 laps.
Hmm. Possibly,
Three
but
laps. He's
but
already done 2.
but it depends on how well can Avi manage his tires after he gets that overtake done, if he can overtake Mickey.
Yep.
Because as we saw from the current first place man, or our current pole sitter, he managed those tires for, what was it, 15 laps? 13?
Right, which is like unbelievable. That's like some
Mm-hmm.
God mode stuff right there.
That
That's
was
something that I
very
wouldn't try to
impressive
do.
from him.
Yes.
But we're gonna ride on board now. I'm still riding on board with Avi. He had the DRS, but no overtake move could have been made there. He wasn't close enough to make that move. So now he's gonna wait probably till the next DRS zone, or wait till he closes that gap a little bit more. So he's gonna stay in the slipstream there of Mickey, which always is a very, very potent thing to have. And is he possibly thinking to move down the inside? No, not a close enough gap. So
This is gonna be another battle of ERS.
mm-hmm. Yeah, it is. And Avi's he's been managing it very well.
Offshore with
Mickey.
a new pole or a new fastest lap, 123.5
Mm-hmm.
was it?
Yes, it was, I think. But, yeah, we're just coming down here towards the final 3 turns here. And Mickey's still holding on to 6th place right now.
And it looks like Niki's also catching up to Enrique too.
Yes, I'm noticing that as well, but he's got to be very careful of Avi still.
Rona 19. What about the driver's penalties? Let me take a quick look for
Yeah,
you.
if you wouldn't mind,
At
I'm
the
just...
moment, yeah, no problem. At the moment, Johto Juicu got a 3-second penalty on lap 7.
Mm-hmm,
And Bondivine got a 3-second penalty on lap 14. Laura got a 3-second penalty on lap 15, and Enrique got a 3-second penalty on lap 15 as well.
hmm,
Valhalla, 3-second time penalty on lap 15. Avi, 3-second time penalty on lap 16. And Johto Juicy got another
mm-hmm.
3-second
Ooh, a big lock up there from
penalty.
Enrique
So,
as Mickey and Avi have caught up to Enrique now. As we're gonna have a 3-way battle here for 5th place, and I think Mickey's gonna try down the inside going into
and
the
he
chicane,
does.
and he does, and
He,
they
oh,
bang.
with a little bit of contact.
There was
He
a bit of
saves it though.
contact.
He saves it.
Ooh,
He saves it. He
saves
saves
it,
it.
but
Wow.
oh,
That
there
was
was gonna
close.
be contact, and now Avi's gonna try and make an overtake down on Mickey. But I think he broke a way bit too early, so Mickey's outbraked Avi, but now Avi's gonna get the
Oh,
overtake done down the inside there.
I
We got a
wonder if
really
any of
good
these
battle.
drivers have any damage.
I'm wondering
That
is
was a
I
that was
don't
a little
think
bit
there
of
will. I don't think
that,
there is any damage to those because it
okay.
was more of a body hit rather
Fair
than a
enough. I think
front wing
just the
hit.
tires. I think the tires
But
did
now
some
Mickey's gonna
contact.
try and make the overtake again on Avi. As he's gonna try going down the inside and he's gonna make the move stick.
Ooh.
Avi goes very, very wide.
As he spins in the grass, gets back on the track out of
Ah,
control.
that is not a
Oh
good move.
no. I think that cost him.
That cost him quite a bit there.
Yes, it did.
And
That price.
he's even lost a position to Johto, who I saw in the
Yep.
background was actually catching up to to Avi and Mickey as they were battling it out.
Yep. So now
So,
that that happened, we don't have anybody really battling for positions at the moment. So
mm-hmm,
let's take a look at what's going on with details. So Avi unfortunately has lost all of that position gained. He's now up 3 positions gained. Enrique is now the leader with 5 positions gained. Um,
mm-hmm,
so it'll be interesting to see who the driver of the day will be, since
mm-hmm.
Ali also just got a 3-second time penalty,
Yep,
which
he
is not
just,
looking good.
no, it's
Valhalla is
not.
only 6.7 seconds behind him. So if
Mm-hmm.
Valhalla could make up basically 4 seconds, he could potentially get get that position without having to overtake him.
And that could give him some extra
Um,
points there, which will be nice
yes,
for
definitely.
the team that he's racing for.
Usher with a
And
15-second lead on J-Boy right
Mickey,
now.
Mickey's going for an overtake now on Enrique here.
Oh
He's
wow,
gonna go down the inside. Does he have that speed? Yes, he does. He has that speed advantage.
he
And
has just been pushing it all race.
yeah, and I'm just gonna
Miki's fun to watch, I
and
must
I'm
say.
watching the rear
Very
view
fun to
cam
watch.
here, and Enrique's not gonna try and make a move on Mickey
Okay.
there. But so far we've got a really this is not what I was expecting, but I think my prediction so far for race winner is standing so far.
Yeah.
But like Osher,
I,
he's been doing a really good job so far
really
today.
well, really well, really
Like the
well.
fact that he made the soft tires last like 15 laps
This
was
is
insane.
superb racing. I can't say anything less.
hmm That was just
Superb racing
very,
today.
very. That just comes down to skill, like how the skill and tire management and stuff, and just how well you can manage your pace.
Definitely.
So I could see him eventually getting promoted into Division 2 or 1 eventually.
It's just all about the consistency.
Yep.
If
And
he
so
can
far
do
he's been
this,
running very
you know,
consistent so far during the entire
yeah.
race.
Okay.
So far, still the closest people on track is Johto and Enrique right now.
Yep.
I think Enrique is actually gonna is trying to go to the end on those hard tires. He's got 5 laps to go on that, so he would have done this for 26 laps, I think, at least. So
Which is a little bit much for those hard tires, but if
it's
any
very
of the three
risky.
tires, it would be best to try down the hards, I think.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
but as we can see here, we got Johto catching Enrique very quickly at a rapid pace right now.
Yep.
But he is losing just a bit of time because I think he didn't get as well of an exit out of turn 9 and 10 there. But he's in the DRS range, and he's not using the
Yep. And he's
overtake
catching
at
up.
all. Their ERS is just around the same,
Ooh.
so their ERS is just around the exact same, so I wonder what could, if the tire life is just going to be a major factor in this, as I think it will be. And I think we're going to see Johto try and make a move down the inside. No. Kind of locks him up there.
They're right there. They're right there. They're gonna battle it out for the remainder
Abby's
of the
just
race.
gone into the pits again.
But quick plug while I see the notification. Reminder to everybody in the stream to check out our website, online4minuteracing.co.uk, or you can just type .com and it'll pull you directly to the website. You can see our news, our blogs, our results, our standings, our link to Discord, all of that good stuff. So yeah, check it out.
And Johto is going to try and make a move down the inside here. He's going to make a move down the inside. Do they make
Oh,
contact? Did they
oh,
make contact there? I think they did.
yes, they definitely made contact. Johto's car lost a little bit of control, but they were both able to keep it safe enough to not lose much
Though
time.
was it that possibly Enrique was just trying to squeeze him out there, possibly? Like, he looked like he
Yeah, I
squeezed
feel
him
like they were just both
quite a
fighting
bit.
for that one position.
So this is a very good battle right now for 6th places. They
Ooh,
still make contact just a
yeah,
bit, but not enough probably to
squeeze them
make
out a little
any
bit.
damage. These two are trying their absolute best, I think, to try and keep it as clean as possible.
Yeah,
Valhalla gets another 3-second time penalty, but just besides that, we still have a really entertaining battle here, and I think Johto is now going to try and go down the outside, around the outside here. And does he
well
make it stick?
done, well
He
done,
does. He makes it
well
stick.
done,
Went
Johto.
a bit wide there, but Enrique, yeah, his ERS management isn't as good as Johto right now. As you take a look, Johto's at 40%, while Enrique is at like the low teens or high teens right now. Like after that straight, going into turn 3, he was
Yep.
already in the single digits. Like he was in single digits.
Ah, wow.
So yeah, that ERS management hasn't been playing too well for Enrique there. So that might have cost him quite a bit there.
I agree. I don't see him able to really
Regain that
catch up
position.
unless Johto does something to slow down or you know?
Yeah, as
I feel like
Johto's
this is
actually
things.
pulling away quite a bit right
Yeah,
now.
exactly, exactly. Well, we
Mhm.
have 2 laps remaining in this race. We
Mhm.
have our race leader, Osher,
Mhm.
16-second lead between him and J-Boy in P2.
Yep.
We got Lar in P3 with a 9-second gap between him and J-Boy.
Mhm. He's just got a back marker right now on his tail, and it's Bondavin right now.
I see. Yes, it is. I hope Mondavine doesn't think he's really racing anybody right now.
Mhm. Yeah, and so far, yeah, yeah, and Enrique's been falling behind by quite a bit ever since he lost that position to Johto. So,
It's 4.3 seconds now, yeah.
mhm. Yeah, Bondovan, he's still running on the tail of Lar right now, so...
I mean, at this point, he's not in anybody's way, but once cars catch up to him, he better move off the racing line.
Yeah, because he's
That's
about to
really,
get lapped possibly by Godwaza, who's actually closing the gap to Lar right now.
yeah.
He's actually catching him by quite a bit right now. He's only 3.0 seconds
I
behind.
think, yeah, I think Bondovan just trying to use the slipstream and trail behind Lars to the finish line right now.
Yeah, I think so, but he won't be able to do the final lap, though.
Right.
But we could possibly, if something, if Godwaza can just pick up his pace by quite a bit, he could possibly
Avi gets another
try
3
and
second
he
time
could try
penalty.
and make another. He could try and make a move on Lar right now. As you can see, like if you're riding on the onboard, like the broadcast cam, and ooh, he loses it just a little bit. That might have just cost him possibly a chance to strike at Lar there. So,
I mean, he's alright. P4, that's a lot of points.
that
He
is.
shouldn't feel like he needs to
No, but he is
push right
within that
now.
time gap though. So
Yeah. I think he will get the position either way because Bondavine is a lap behind, right?
yeah, he will. Well, he'll have to overtake Bondavine before he gets before he can take a shot at Lar. But since they're on the final lap now, I don't know if they'll be able to, or if he'll be able to.
Oh yes.
The yellow flag in sector 3, and I think that's Johto. Is it? No, it's Mickey.
Oh.
I don't know what happened there, but he doesn't seem to have any front wing damage, so he's going to continue on to finish his final lap. I'm just going to ride on board now with the race leader as he's coming very close to the finish line. In his debut race, I think, for OFR, and his debut his debut race for OFR, he has ran
And
very, very
MVP.
smoothly in this race.
Yeah. It was
He's
a great
just coming around
performance
the
by
final
him for
corner.
sure.
He's about to cross the line. And it's a win for Osher here in Melbourne. What a race
Well
from
done,
him.
Usher. And welcome to OFR.
Congratulations to you, sir. You've drove an amazing race today.
Yes, he has a J-Boy.
We got a yellow flag in
Not too
sector
far
3.
behind.
Godwaza is only a few tenths behind Lar
him.
right now. Could we see a really, really good finish here? Could we see a photo finish?
Let's see.
No, I don't think so.
Pulling? No, he's not pulling.
And now those drivers across the line. We're gonna ride, just seeing where Johto is. He's about to cross the line. We've had a really, really entertaining race.
Definitely. It definitely was an entertaining race. It was a little bit of let's say mishaps here and there, but overall we only lost one driver, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Tough luck, Fifi, but hope to see you next weekend as always. And good job by everybody.
Yeah, very good job from everybody. Osher, still congratulations to Osher. He managed his tires so well to do a one-stop strategy, so I'm intrigued to see how he does next race. So driver of the day goes to Wazua.
I didn't get to see how much positions
he gained quite a few.
Okay.
We'll be able to see from like the drivers stuff.
Okay.
But yeah, I couldn't see if anybody jumped anyone in the grid positions or anything.
I'm gonna take a look.
I think. Oh yeah, Godwaza. He jumped Lar. He did jump Lar.
Oh.
So he got P3.
Jeez. Ah, wow.
I completely missed it. I'm sorry.
Started 8th on the grid. You gained what, 5 positions? Is that?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. GG, GG.
He did very well.
There's quite a few penalties, but
Yeah, quite a few, but
overall it was an
overall a
interesting
very
race.
good race. Wait, whoops.
Definitely.
Did you get a screenshot of the results?
Yeah, I did.
Okay. So
So
yeah,
everybody in the stream, thank you for tuning in. As
tune
always,
in
it was
about,
great.
I think, 2 hours time at least, or 3 hours time for
Division 4.
Yep, Division 4. I'll be here again.
Sounds good, sounds good.
And
Thank you,
yeah,
Bob,
no
for
problem.
your commentary.
Yep, I was glad to commentate with you again. Very
For
nice.
sure.
So, yep, we'll be back in around 2 hours time for Division 4.